house is built of walls and beams. A home is built of love and dreams.
This home is built on love with 3 team members who live here and give a year of service to be like a house manager for the women and children. And we can have up to 3 families at a time, 3 mothers and up to 8 children. And then the house becomes very alive and it becomes a home as they build a home with us together and sharing a meal together, just having conversation at dinner time, playtime with the volunteers, and weekly goals that we do with each mother.
Families are invited to live at Hospitality House with the team. Each family has their own bedroom.
This is a typical bedroom. We have 2 bedrooms that has a set of bunk beds and a bed for the mothers. So this room has 2 children, aged 2 and 4 years old, and has a young mother who's here. And they can stay here for a month, and they make this room their own home.
Families share bath and laundry facilities in the upstairs of the house. The team members have the basement, while the main floor of the house is shared by everyone. The living room is more of a quiet room where the resident team can meet for theological reflection.
I really like this ministry. It's very life-giving for me, and I love spending time with the kids and the families. I really like living in a community.
And yet the community aspect is so important. I don't do this alone. I do it in the name of Sisters of Providence, but it's the lay women who come and help me to do this ministry. I don't do it alone.
My name's Sarah, and I went to Seattle University to study mental health counseling, and at the same time I was here as a team member. When I was here, it definitely changed my life. It was the first time I'd done social service work to this extent. I loved working with the children when I was here.
Hospitality House team members live with the families in a spirit of Christian love and service to create a home. The student volunteers provide another important element in making this a home-like atmosphere. They arrive at the house each afternoon to help prepare dinner and join the children in play.
My name is Dana Anderson, and I'm a junior at Holy Names Academy, and I'm volunteering at the Providence Hospitality House for my service class at school. I love working here. It's a very welcoming environment. I get to prepare meals and work with the children, and this is also a great opportunity for me to meet new people and make friends.
Well, welcome home, everybody. It's time for dinner, and let's do our squeeze prayer.
Everyone gives thanks for Hospitality House and the evening meal of donated food they have prepared. At meeting with special speakers, mothers gather to discuss things like child development, stress management, and other ideas for making their life decisions.
It's the 3 team members who live here that really sets the model of what family life is all about. And we learn a lot from them. We learn about different diversities, cultures, their religious background. We meet women of all ages that come and live with us. And the team members come from a diversity of background and age and religious background and values.
The history of Providence Hospitality House began with research into housing needs for women with children. In 1979, Kay Van Stralen discovered there were very few shelters for women with children that were not coming from an abusive situation. Following in the footsteps of Mother Emily Gamelin, the foundress of the Sisters of Providence, and the mission of Dorothy Day, it was decided to buy a house and provide these families a loving home.
The women that are coming here to Providence Hospitality House call on the phone to find out if there's space available. The team member does an intensive phone interview to see if this is the best place for them to be. Once they have come, we spend time with the mothers to find out where they are in their housing process. Some may be looking for transitional housing, some may be looking for their own place. So we have different resources to help them with that. And very often we find there are other needs that we assist them with. And some of that may be just how to prepare basic nutritious meals for their families. And maybe even more basic, to even have the children have a time to sit down as a family. And Providence Hospitality House has always been an emergency shelter, a home for the women and children where they can come and continue their own personal growth through counseling with a counselor, through meeting weekly with a team member and setting up their goals. Very often the mothers that are coming here, it's their first time being homeless. And so there's a lot of embarrassment when they come through the front door. But there's something about this home, there's a spirit of loving and compassion that breaks down some of those stereotypes of what shelters like. And so they create the home, and they become very happy being here. In my 9 years here at Providence Hospitality House, one of the things that I see that is becoming more of an issue is that the children very often take on their mother's needs. They become very responsible. And one of the dreams and the visions I have of the children being here is that they can be themselves.
Layers, there will be pink and then green.
This loving emergency temporary shelter is provided for women and their children thanks to the dedication of the house team, interns, volunteers, friends of the house, and in-kind and financial donations from many community groups.